What's up, Discmania family? Bartosz Kowalewski here, and today we're taking a look at the brand new C-Line FD. That's right, the FD is finally coming out in the new Italian C-Line plastic. The plastic itself feels exactly like the C-Line that came out on the MD3s, so no difference there. FD has a mild dome to it, which is a good characteristic in a fairway driver like this. The FD glides very effortlessly down the fairway, which makes it a good disc for a wide variety of skill level. Today I'm going to be putting it up against an Instinct and an Essence and seeing how it fits in between the two. So without further ado, let's see how it flies. So we're going to be throwing the Essence, the FD, and the Instinct and seeing how they compare against each other. Keep in mind that in these field throws, I'm throwing the discs into a gentle headwind. You can see the Essence wanting to flip right out of the hand, and the FD, on the other hand, is just holding a very straight line, even landing perfectly flat. The Instinct holds that hyzer angle the entire flight, and it's wanting to fight a bit more left than the FD. Next, we're going to throw these discs on these little hyzer lines, and the Essence doesn't want any part of it. It wants to flip up to flat and turn over. Meanwhile, the FD holds this line really well, flipping up perfectly flat in the middle of the flight and having a nice gentle left finish at the end. And the Instinct is going to hold this hyzer line much more aggressively than the FD because of its stability. Next, we're going to throw these discs on a little bit of an anhyzer, and at this power, the Essence kind of lands on its opposite edge, almost turning into a roller. The FD, however, can hold this angle with this power very well, and it pans out throughout the entirety of its flight, almost landing flat. Really nice disc for that shot. And the Instinct showing off its stability here. It's fighting out of that anhyzer and even finishes a bit to the left. Moving to some on the course shots here. You see me throwing a little baby stand-up hyzer to get to the basket. Here we have kind of a hyzer flip right at the basket. You see how that disc likes to just turn over a little bit and hold that nice and straight line. Even on some downhill holes like this, you can see the disc just likes to glide forward, and it really just holds whatever line you want to put it on. Uphill, I'm throwing the disc flat with maybe a little bit of anhyzer, getting enough power on it, and you can see that FD just hold that turnover line. Here we have about a 300-foot hole, and I'm going to throw three different FDs three different ways. You see right down the middle, nice and low, flipping it over. Around the outside to the right on a hyzer, you can see it holds that line very nicely. And around the outside to the left on an anhyzer, also able to hold the line. Here we're at just over 400 feet, and you can just see how this disc loves to hold those lines. And it just travels forward effortlessly. It's a great fairway driver that is going to be carving up fairways for everybody who throws it. And there you guys have it, some flight characteristics of the new FD. Personally, I think Discmania knocked it out of the park with this one. I love throwing this disc with minimal effort and watching it glide down the fairway 300 to 400 feet. This disc is really going to suit a wide variety of skill levels. Beginner and intermediate players can learn how to control the angle of their drives with this disc because it's such a neutral fairway driver. Advanced players and pro players are really going to be shaping the fairways with this disc, throwing it flat on a baby hyzer or those long sweeping turnovers. The FD drops on Discmania's website on March 16th, and it's also available at select retailers. I'm excited to see what you all think about this new FD. Till next time.